KT7 up here. This is my FF9 rerun info and priority list video. As usual, I will go over all the releases and upgrades, then my Vizyor priority list at the end. Now let's get started. We will look at the release timeline first. They are switching things up on the global side, and I fully expect a 5th year anniversary unit arriving either on week 0 or week 1 of the collab. The week of March 24th, week 0, we should have Dark Leviathan. Then FF9 rerun should officially start on the first week of April. During week 1, Kuja and his VC will arrive alongside all the returning FF9 units and vision cards. And that is all the collaboration releases this time around. If they follow last year's timeline, there should be another collaboration sometime in May. On week 2, Spearmore will arrive. On week 3, we have Moore's VC and Trials of Reckoning. That is all the content I am covering today. Now let's dive into the details of all the upcoming releases. First up is Dagger's upgrades. Her MA2 gives her Spirit 15, skill activation time down 30%, 8 down 5, and start battles with 5 turn sure hit effects. Her MA3 apply to guild battle and dual content. Gives her AoE penetration 40 and lower physical damage taken 20% for 3 hits. Plus upgrade to her auto life ward ability. The upgraded auto life ward extends the duration of the group effect from 3 turns to 4 turns. And gives the group accuracy 30 on top of the AoE resistance and shell effect. The self-only effects added 25 physical and magic wide guard for 4 turns. Wide guard is much needed for support units, it can help them survive AoE attacks when they get caught in them. As for her LB upgrades, they gave it one more use, instead of consuming AP, it now consumes TP, and it also dispel curse from allies before applying the heal. Dagger's upgrades are really good. Reduced her skill activation time, 5 turn sure hit effect, and curse dispel LB. She is definitely usable in limited cost content. And the Tiger Racket plus 6 increased the magic penetration from 20 to 30. Next are Zidane's upgrades. His MA2 gives him defense penetration 20, AoE penetration 20, AP consumption down 20%, and absorb 30% of damage dealt. His MA3 is for quest content only. Gives him critical damage up 25%, AoE penetration 40, damage cap plus 2000, and general force barrier from range 3 to 6. His Intimidator attack is also getting an upgrade. The crit evasion in peril and crit damage resistance in peril are now applied before damage instead of after damage. Which makes a lot more sense, and potentially a lot more powerful. The upgrade is also giving Zidane damage cap increase of 4000 before damage. His LB upgrades lowered the AP required from 43 to 33. Gives Zidane 3 turn unit resistance penetration 40 prior to damage, and increase the damage modifier from large to extra large. The new effect for upgrading the Mage Masher to plus 6 is increased physical damage 5% for Zidane. The always-on damage absorption is pretty good, and they gave him some penetration which he desperately needed. After these upgrades, Zidane is much better in PvP content and one of the best unit for the high-score PvE content. Next, Vivy's upgrades. His MA2 gives him AoE penetration 40, and plus 60 accuracy when he has either Protect or Re-Raise active. His MA3 is for guild battle only. Gives him magic damage increase 20%, AoE resistance 20, and unit resistance 20. The ability upgrade is for his Protect and Focus group buff. The duration of the group effects is extended to 4 turns. Besides Protect and Re-Raise Seal, the group effect now includes Barrier Break Seal on hit. A 4 times 50% all damage barrier is added to the self-only effects. Barrier Break Seal is very beneficial for Vivy's best teammates, such as Xdeath, Cypher, and Shurecca. His LB upgrade is the best out of the 3 units. The new effect is Dispel target's magic damage reduction effect prior to damage. And the stun duration is extended to 2 turns instead of 1. 2-turn stun can often be the decisive factor of the match. Upgrading the Mage Staff to plus 6 will increase the physical damage reduction amount from 8% to 10%. Vivy's upgrades are the best out of the 3 returning units. I can see him being used for guild battle. 2-turn stun from his LB can get you 3 stars. And the 20 AoE and unit resistance can help him last longer on the second attacks. The 60 accuracy is no joke either. Overall, very good upgrades. That's all for the returning units, moving on to the returning VCs. Both of these cards are still relevant, especially Vivy's card. It is a must-have for black mage heavy teams. I am not going over all the VC effects, just want to show them here for reference. Next we have the new FF9 unit, Kuja. He is a 100 cost dark unit in the glove group. Kuja has one of the highest magic damage output in the game. He has some human resistance in his kit, and have access to slow and poison. The most notable effect from his kit is the offensive aura effect that he has. It lowers enemies' AoE resistance and evasion rate if they're inside his aura. His best friend young Sadali really loves these effects. Besides Sadali, Exia, Lucielle and Xdev are all great teammates for him. His VC should arrive on the same time as he does. It supports Sword Warrior, Staff Devout, Glove and Book units. It has 24 unit resistance, the final piece of the puzzle for the mixed Glove and Devout team. We can finally let go of regular Odin. Instead of a unique glove weapon, Kuja gets an accessory, the Brumal Course. I recommend to prioritize the aim type. The last unit release I am covering today is new Mort. She is a wind unit in the Spear group. Mort is another tank unit with access to both physical and magical spike effect. Her defensive aura lowers physical damage taken for allies and increase their resistance to curse and stun. Mort also has pretty good penetration, a much better damage dealer compared to Hero King Mont. She is the Spear unit that I have been waiting for to complete the Spear team. Her best allies are her sister Ramada, FF5 Gilgamesh, and Katana units like URO and Sephiroth. Her VC is a physical-based card that has 18% agility for 5 weapon groups, and it also has 16 magic wide guard. An effective way to defend against Kuja. Her new Spear has 20 defense pen and 20 AoE pen for all wind unit, a great offensive option for her and Flag Glassy. Next is the Trials of Reckoning item, the Prima Vista Replica. It has critical damage resistance imperiled 10 before damage, and crit rate up 20 as the general abilities. I suggest to build 1 crit and 1 barrier type. The unit-specific effects for Kuja are Magic Man Eater 20, Silence Resistance 40, and Immobilize Resistance 40. For Zidane, he gets lower target's unit resistance 10 on crit hits, and 10% all damage reduction when his HP is above 50%. For Vivy, he gets debuff weakening 15, and magic up 30%. For Dagger, she gets healing power 20, and increase her magic damage by 10%. This accessory has some good unique effects, but I don't think it is the best in slot for any of the FF9 units. Next, the Tetra Master card plus 6 upgrade. The new effect is accuracy 15, and the accuracy stat will become 21. This is a great option for Zidane, Vivy and Dagger. Total 36 accuracy on top of the 10 unit resistance, and 20 crit evade. And to close out the FF9 events, we have the Hunt Fest, a PvE high score event. Zidane is the perfect poster boy for it. Alright, this should wrap up the FF9 collab. Now let's go to my Vizyor priority list. In the S+ tier I have Kuja and his VC. Kuja is one of the best magic DPS unit, and his VC is a must-have for glove and devout crossovers. In the S tier, I have Mort the unit, and Vivy's card. Mort is a very strong tank, similar to Hero King, only with better damage. And Vivy's card is a must-have for black mage teams. In the A tier, I have Zidane's card and Dark Leviathan. These two VCs are good to have, but not a must-have for their respective groups. The Dark Leviathan Esper is the best physical Esper in the game, but the card is not limited. Please keep that in mind. In the B tier, I have Mort's card. It is an 18% agility card, but it is not limited, and there are already a few agility cards for the groups it supports. In the C tier, I have all 3 of the returning FF9 units. They don't suck, in fact their upgrades are above average in my opinion. However, why would anyone spend resources to get them when they didn't receive any stat upgrades in the next-gen era? Unless you are a fan of the characters, otherwise I would suggest to stay away from their banners. I am sure the 5th anniversary unit will either be in the S+ or the S tier. Hopefully they will have some special deals or great banners for the new releases. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.